Hey everybody. Hello. Hello. I'm not even looking at the screen. I gotta type it over here. If you're on the West Coast, it's not too late now. If you're on the East Coast, I'm sure you're not listening. Hey Sean, welcome. Wait, you're on the East Coast? You're here? Fantastic. Alright, let me see here. Yeah, you beat Chad. I think he's probably resting. Dylan, good morning. Good morning, Mr. East Coast. All right. Good evening, Brian. Hey, I Love Knives. Welcome. Let a couple more people drop in here. I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to post it over there on YouTube. I don't think it would really attract too many more people. Do you? Give a couple people a chance to get in here. Let's see what else. All right, how's everybody doing? Oh, the brisket was awesome. What's on for discussion tonight? I don't know. I thought I brought out a couple of knives and fixed blades and stuff like that. I thought I'd show you some stuff and we talk about what's going on with the fixed blades and what's going to be going on. What I'm looking for. What I'm looking forward to kind of at Blade Show and adding to the collection. Want a BM bailout. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, the brisket was awesome. We chopped it up, turned it into some brisket tacos for some friends. We headed out to the country for the day and hung out with some of our friends. Hey, Run DMC. What would I sell you for 100 smackaroos? Huh. I don't know. Let me look around here. You can get back to me. I'll email me and ask me that question, and I'll find you something. I'll see if I have something in the 100 smackaroos range. I'm sure I have something that makes sense for that price. All right, so this is what I carried out to the country today. My pink mini grip and my 8010. Didn't do anything excellent with it. It wasn't chopping wood or anything like that. I wanted to, but the situation didn't really come up where I could escape and excuse myself from the table and go out and hack into some of their trees. So maybe next time we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see. So how y'all doing? Anybody do anything cool this weekend? Anybody have any excellent knife purchases? We know Sean won a bailout. That's awesome. Winning something is better than buying it, obviously. So that's really cool. All right, let's put this up here. Looked out and got a Blade HQ Yohimbo. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I wasn't really into the Yohimbo blade shape, but man, I like that M4, so good for you. Got your 8010. Oh, nice. The 8010. How do you like it? What do you think? Is it awesome? If it's not and you want to sell it, I'm sure it won't be a problem. There's a lot of people out there want one. But yeah, I love mine. If I wasn't on knife restriction, I would probably get another one. I just like having a couple of these. No reason. I just want a pristine one now. Now that I beat upon this one a little bit. This is a great knife. So far, just the best thing Cold Steel did this year for sure. Yeah, Run DMC. Oh, you sanded the liners. How'd that work? And what'd you do that for? To make it shiny or smooth or what happened there? Yeah, Run DMC, great knife. If you're in the mood for a knife in that range, definitely. Smoother, okay. Hey, Doc, welcome. Hey, awesome. That's so cool. Thank you for showing up. Now we can keep all the ruffians out. We can keep all the riffraff out of chat. Saw many recon Instagram. Wish I jumped in knife game earlier. The mini recon, yeah, that would be awesome if they brought that back. Or the mini lawman, either way. I don't think Chad's coming. He's probably resting his. It's kind of late for most normal Texas people. Bought new skills online. Bad news, my mom's only got a few days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wookie. That's really sad. Yeah, that's got to be rough, man. I have no idea how that feels, but I'm very sorry for you. All right. So anybody else? Anybody else on knife restriction? Anybody else waiting for something? Waiting for Blade Show? Saving money for something? I don't know what I'm gonna get at Blade Show. I have a couple ideas of things I might buy. You know, the Medfords and stuff like that. Let me show you some stuff that represents what I'm kind of looking for, and also represents some of my favorite fixed blades. So, I think I'm gonna be looking at these folks at Blade Show, the Carruthers folks. This is the Carruthers Behemoth Field Chopper in 3V. I can't take it off screen to look at it. I want to look at it up close with you, but you have to look at it here. So, just a beast of a knife, just indestructible. And for some reason, I just kind of stumbled on these folks about 6-7 months ago. And now, every time they come up with knives over on Blade Form, I want to jump in. But they're not super expensive, but to just keep buying them regularly doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But this knife is awesome. It's got the black linen micarta on it. But this is the kind of thing I'm looking at. And like if Big Chris had a knife like this, definitely something that would catch my eye and something I'd want to get from him. Also, I saw that he's making some kitchen knives. I saw he made a chef knife this week. I wouldn't mind picking up one of his chef knives. So, yeah. Going to Cold Steel Park and said, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." Hey Chad 3, thank you for showing up for a little bit. So I appreciate it. Hello. Now get some rest. Got a knife cut marshmallow with this work too. I brought something else and had it modded. Awesome. That's cool. And you made a trade. I made a trade too, but I'm gonna wait to tell you what it is. It's not a huge deal, but it gives me something to show you while the knife restriction is on, which is only for a couple more days. I don't know if we're gonna renew it. I don't know how that's gonna work. I might have to get a fix or something. My Carter for the Recon. Yeah, that would be awesome. Man, if I knew how to make scales or had any kind of craftsmanship, I would just start making scales for different knives, different people. Somebody needs to start making scales for the 8010. Start now. Start soon. I mean, there's so many out there. People just want to, I want to cut myself on that blade. Look how close I am. He's living dangerously. June 7th is the new restriction. It's so far away. It's so far away. Alright. Kind of want to get that Native 5 Master Drop Blue Box deal. Well, not that great of a deal, but cool if you win the upgrade. One guy who looks like he makes scales for everything. I don't know that guy. I haven't found anybody that makes scales for everything. I've seen some people that make some scales and then some make some kind of shoddy scales, but I don't know, Brian. I don't know why it would. I don't know why they would switch it up. They might, make some special runs like they did with all the Talwar different knives, but as fast as these things sell out, and as much as they're in demand right now, I don't know. Of course, if they run out of people buying the black ones, there'll be some goofus out there that wants to buy a blue one. I'll be in line with the goofuses for the blue one for sure. Shepherd's. I've heard of Shepherd CC, but I didn't know that he made them for everything. I'll have to check him out. Hey, Chris, welcome. We're just sitting here talking about Blade Show and what's going to go on over there and what we're going to do. We're going to look at. We are live. Sharpsville Bill. I'm live as I can be. Running on energy drinks. He'll make you some scales. It won't look good. It'll be like baked Play-Doh wrapped around a hot dog, but it'll be a scale. Alright, so this is the Carruthers Field Chopper. Might get another one of these. Or the Behemoth Field Chopper. It's not the Field Chopper. The Behemoth Field Chopper. So, I don't know. I wish I had more reason to have humongous fixed blades. I need to do more fixed blade stuff on the channel. I don't even think I've reviewed this knife. This knife is awesome. Check that out. Oh, the Prather War Buoy by Tops. Man, this thing is awesome. Just in hand, this thing feels so good. So definitely some Tops in my future when I get up there to the Blade Show. I want to check out their new, oddly enough, I want to check out their new kitchen knife too. They got that 8-inch chef knife that looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like the way I'd want a handle jetting into the blade a little bit with a little bit of like a curve there where your fingers can go for some really close, like up close, pinch grip chopping if you had to do it. So check that out too. That's pretty cool. Just got back from Avon. Hey, no spoilers, please. On the Avengers thing. Nobody wants to hear about nothing about Avengers. Period. I'm done with buffering for about a minute. Oh, is the channel bad? Yeah, it's got like a medium live stream health on it. I don't know how to fix that, so I'll be looking into it. Alright, so Prather War Buoy. Got this from a friend of mine. He sent this to me. This thing is awesome. I don't want to use it because it means, it's got emotional meaning. I might stab it into some brisket. I think I did last year. It might be time to cut into that again. So there you go. S35 VN's tearing up my sharpening stone. Yeah. It's good stuff. Man, I don't know. I don't want to get into the whole steel thing, but yeah, S35 VN is awesome. It's really good steel. We've already done the steel discussion. I mean, I like good steel too, though. Who doesn't? Alright, so there's that. That's the Prather War Buoy. Oh, I brought this one out. This is the Carruthers. This is the regular field chopper, I think. Or this is their field knife. This is a little more manageable than that Behemoth. Still pretty expensive. 3V. Still super thick. Check that out. So I wouldn't mind getting another one of those. I just want something different. I was thinking like something like maybe that long. With that kind of handle on it. Just, have a medium, small, and humongous. I'm trying to scan the Blade Show in my brain and think about what I'm going to do when I get there. I'm going to try and see everything. And I don't have a plan like I did last year, like a top 5 plan. I want to run into Lynn Thompson. And I want to check out Medford's stuff again. Besides that, besides running into you guys and stuff and us all getting together, if y'all are going. Hey, Doug Glock, welcome. Dougram, why not break out the mustard? Yeah, bring in the mustard. That's good stuff. The mustard worked well on the brisket. It was you can't taste it, but the brisket turned out delicious. Hey, the real MJ, awesome. Yeah, VG10 sharpens up nicely. A lot of my chef's knives or kitchen knives are VG10. That Global VG10 will make you feel like a knife sharpening expert. And that's good stuff. But I find it chips a little bit easy on those knives. I'm not sure. They get kind of chippy pretty quick if you don't take supreme care of them. But besides that, if you're willing to take care of them, they're awesome knives. The Globals are awesome. I just like to have different things. I don't want a whole block of the same. That's why I never bought like a Global kitchen set. I like Global. I just want to look at different things. No lanyard hole on the fixed. Yes. Yes, there's a lanyard hole somewhere. Yeah, see, it's like a lanyard thing on the butt here. So they got a little lanyard, and you have to be a skilled lanyard surgeon, which I could get in there. So yeah, you can stick a lanyard on there. ProTech, Birdviz, GEC, Kaiser. Used stuff. That's on my list big time this year. Definitely want to get into the used stuff. Check out all the people with their glass cases sitting on top of the tables. I just kind of passed through there last time. I'm gonna go swag happy again. Give me a bunch of swag so I can send it out in Piff and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go swag. I'm gonna go check out some used stuff. I want to check out Greg Lightfoot this year. I couldn't find him last year. I don't know what my problem. I know I got super tired walking around, and by the time Greg Lightfoot came around, I was just like, oh, forget it. I must sit down somewhere. Remove the scales and bet you can get anything. Oh, yeah, that's probably the smart thing to do, Run DMC. Nobody accused us of doing the smart thing. Yeah, just remove the scales and put it in there. There you go. Always a thinker in the group. Any thoughts on the Microtech? If you're into OTS, Microtech is pretty much top of the line. They're the ones to get. They're especially if you go the Ultratech on up. I haven't had any issues with them. The UTX 85, I don't love because I hope Chad's not in here. But I would say at least 1 in 20 times that thing doesn't come out right. Just kind of flink, comes out halfway. But I've never had a UTX problem. Yeah, 60% of the time, every time. Yeah, I checked out Hoag's OTFs last year. Those are really nice. And, Benchmade makes some really nice ones. Hey, Big Red. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. Benchmade makes some really nice ones. The Hoag ones are nice. Yeah, late night. Only got a couple hours of sleep last night, and by the time I got back into town, I was just kind of like, oh, man, I could do a live show and sound like a zombie and fall asleep with my ginormous head falling right here. Or I can just take a couple hour nap and get up and give it a go. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. But the OTFs, you got to go the Microtechs and the Benchmades right there at the top. Kind of depends on what you're looking for. I like the way the Benchmades buttons are on the flat side there and not on the, like the Benchmade buttons are here and not on the here. I know I should know the name of this versus the here, but you know what I'm saying. Like the Infidel. I love the Infidel. That being said, I want to get my mom UTX 70 because she's been wanting something like that since I was a kid. So I'll probably get her that for Mother's Day. Got Mom a Shiv for Mother's Day. She'll love it. Got her Julie for Christmas. Gonna get her a automatic knife for Mother's Day. Hey James, welcome. So, as far as OTFs, Microtech. But Microtech has some really cool ones. The bigger ones, the Combat Troodon, you know, with all the ridges, the Hellfire version with the chops out of the here and the really cool holes and stuff. And then you got the Halos. The Halos are awesome. That thing just goes like a shotgun racking when the thing shoots out. Oh, you're the man, James. Thank you for showing up. Oh, Microtech Troodon with Damascus. Oh, that's nice. I like the look of the Medford Dirac. Yeah, I like the look of the Medford Dirac. I like the Dirac for sure. That's one I want to check out. It seems like it would be just about perfect Microtech there. Kia Ora people. I'm not sure what that means, but welcome, Doug. Excuse me. Monster burps really well. Apologize for that. All right, here we go. Put that one away. Let's see what else I brought. Here is a representation of something from Blade Show last year that kind of represents the overall awesomeness of Blade Show. Oh yeah, a giant bushcrafter from Tree of Liberty. Tree of Liberty Forge. Look at that thing. This is what I'm looking for. That knife that just goes, oh, bite me. There was no chance outside of just messing up that I was going to walk away without this knife last year. I saw a ton of knives on his table, and this is the one. This is the one I just said, ugh. So yeah, it's made out of some early 1900s saw blade, and just this thing mangles brisket. Just mangles through brisket and meat and all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, Maori greetings. Okay, Kia Ora. All right. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I look. You know, everybody can look online and they can see the AD10s and they can see the grips and whatnot, and you'll find stuff from companies that you didn't know you liked. I think like last year I saw the 470 before it came out, the ZT 470, and I just waited for that one to come out. I knew I was going to like it because I knew I was going to like it because I had it in hand. But you'll see stuff like that you didn't know exist or is not out yet. But then there's these guys that make this kind of stuff, and you're just like, oh my gosh! It was like the Mikkel Williamson knife I have. What's it called? The Tyrant. I'd never heard of that knife. And if the guy that was selling, I'd talked to a guy right before that was super pushy with his knife. Just like, you want this one? You know, he's just like a bizarre salesman in one of those weird movies. It's like the guy in Casablanca that keeps coming down his price. Oh, for special friends of Rick. It was that guy, but you know he's actually a Texan. You know, how about this? How about this? How about I give you this? How about I throw in this? He just got super pushy, and I didn't like the way it felt. And I wasn't crazy about the knife. The knife wasn't just locked in for what he wanted. So I walked away from him, which you got to kind of do sometimes, as mean as it sounds. If you walk away, you know, and you're going to run into something you like. But the next guy I saw was the Mikkel Williamson, and super nice, and just a great deal he gave me on that knife, and just something that I liked a lot more. So there's going to be those two, you know, from the custom makers and the production customs kind of thing that you're going to run into. But these are the kind of finds that just made my whole year last year. And of course, you know, meet the different people and stuff. This is not Mom's pink grip. This is my grip. My wife bought that for me. This is my first kind of pseudo expensive knife. She bought that for me several years ago, way like 8 months, 10 months before I started my channel. This was my first, you know, right there in the $100 range knife, $80 range, which seemed like a super expensive knife at the time. And now I just call it like, hey, it's a Saturday knife. But not lately, obviously, because of Doc. Hey, Marshall. Marshall's right. 157 is correct. Once again, he rolls in with the 157 perfect. Some of the internet had unbelievable prices. They had a U.S. movie sells for over 100. Oh, man. See? That's awesome. Yeah, Medford makes some awesome knives, Sharpsville. Good stuff. Especially when you get in hand, it's hard to explain how awesome they are until you have them in your hand, but they are amazing. Yeah, there's some good deals. There's good deals to be had, and especially good deals on the last day of Blade Show. You can find some really cool stuff for good prices. So, this is a good story, too. This guy ended up being on, I don't know if y'all know the story of Tree Liberty. He ended up being on Forged in Fire, and his skill level this year has gone way up, too. It's crazy how good. His name's Buddy Thomas over there at Tree of Liberty. His skill level, I mean, as nice as this is, just the way he's gotten so much better. Some of his Damascus stuff is crazy. So I can't wait to see what he has. He's supposed to be making me another one of these. I don't know. I think he got too famous to remember, but we'll see. If you don't like Medford getting your man card revoked. Yeah, he's definitely got a man card feel to him for sure. He's got that testosterone driven monster truck kind of guy. So no. Why do people got to come in here with their oh my god? And there's no. We're not going to talk about Game of Thrones. We're not going to talk about Avengers. No, 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 no. He's got a short man complex. He's not that short though. I think he's taller than me. Yeah, I think we took a picture together. I think he's taller than me. He just got a angry, meat eating bald guy kind of persona, but I don't think he's a short man thing at all. Yeah, he's a former Marine, so there's that. Well, I'm short. I'm not saying I'm a giant, but I don't think I'm short enough for a short man complex. At least I never had a short man complex. I never went around thinking I wish I was taller. I wish I was a little bit taller. Hey, Thomas W., don't worry about it. You're still here. You're not that late. No, he's taller than 5'7". He's got to be, because I'm taller than 5'7". I gotta find this picture. There's a picture out here with me and him. I'm never gonna find this thing. I'm gonna check real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I don't remember him being that short. No, that's not it. Hold on 1 second. That was bad TV. Looking for pictures while no, it's not gonna find it. Alright. I didn't remember him being where'd that picture come from? Yeah. Alright. And Batman and the Rock had an epic high five in space, the whole thing. Oh, Doc, you just ruined it. All right, so yeah. I don't. He was a Marine. Marines are just overall tough kind of dudes. I don't know if it's a short man thing. He just has different, super strong opinions about stuff. I think that gets on a lot of people's nerves, and sometimes it gets on my nerves. Shh, hey, yeah. Y'all there. These people are just gonna keep pushing the buttons. You're gonna keep pushing the buttons. Yeah, he's passionate, and he may be an acquired taste. I'm kind of willing to overlook his anger issues or his really passionate ways to get one of his awesome knives. And I'm not gonna lie, his demeanor is one of the reasons I don't have one. But his knives are that awesome and he's not. He's not my cup of tea as far as somebody's attitude, but his knives are. His knives are right up my alley. I love the humongous, ginormous knives. Okay. All right. Now it's just getting weird. He's an American patriot for sure. All right, Marshall. Now you're just getting gross. That's just weird. Nobody wants to hear that. It's already weird enough as it is in that crazy show. Hey, Brian, welcome. Don't listen to Marshall. He's telling weird stuff. But came back to Medford. He doesn't, like I said, he's just an acquired taste. If you like whiskey, or you like beer, or whatever, you like Medford. I like Lynn Thompson. A lot of people don't like Lynn Thompson. Marshall. All right, now I'm all distracted by Marshall and his weirdness. All right, let me think here. Let me put this away. Yeah, Lynn was really friendly. And you know what? Greg was really friendly. He kind of went on his anti everybody but Americans rant. But he was super friendly to me. And, he took time to shake my hand and take a picture with me and stuff. So, and it wasn't like he wasn't busy. It wasn't like he didn't have things to do. But he took his time. You don't know any of the people Marshall's chosen. I like Lynn Thompson because he likes knives and stuff like that the way I like knives and stuff like that. Just with like this really crazy love for blades and stuff. I like stabbing stuff. I like knives that work. I like knives that chop into things. I like chopping into things with my knives. I like cutting, just getting out there and being aggressive with my knives. And he has a real passion for what he does. And for some reason, and that's the same thing with Medford, but for some reason passion offends people sometimes. And I don't get that. I can get where you'd be upset with Medford. He's just kind of, if you don't like that angry persona. But I don't understand why you would be upset that Lynn Thompson wants to market his knives by stabbing into things. What does that matter? Everybody says that the Cold Steel stuff is Mall Ninja stuff. Okay, I don't think it's Mall Ninja stuff, but who cares if it's Mall Ninja stuff? They always bring up the guy that's selling the 400 knives for $20 on, the shopping channel. It's not that stuff at all. You're not going to find anything that's going to hold up like this knife here. You'll find zero things, especially in that price range, that are going to hold up to the beating this thing will take. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. But people just get all bunched up in their underwear about his passion. And that's been, the way for a lot of people. Steven Seagal makes it. Okay, great. Just people mocking me. Yeah, exactly, Hobbyman. Mall Ninja stuff is something big and sharp looking that is going to break off at the blade or hurt your hand or doesn't do what it's supposed to do. You know what's kind of Mall Ninja is those $12 Rambo knives we used to get in the 80s that we loved. You got the compass and the stock, and then you got the fishing line, you think you're cool, and then you go and you chop into a log or something and it just snaps off because it's made out of hot metal. That's kind of Mall Ninja, but the stuff he makes is awesome. The knuckle duster knives. Yeah, the stuff that, like you said, doesn't work. The stuff's gonna break. Stuff you gotta worry about. Talk about my Rambo knife. I had one. I still have it around here somewhere. It's in storage. But so yeah, I like the Rambo knives. Wasn't talking bad. I'm just saying I can understand where somebody would say something like that. Mall Ninja, pot metal blade or whatever. But the dude stabs through car doors with a knife, and yeah, I think mine might be in a box over there somewhere. Save for blade and then sleep. See it. All right, Mythgard, I am. I'm been on knife celibacy for a while now. I'm doing good. That's the one with the compass ball and ball. Yeah, that one. That's the one I think all of us had. With the saw on the top that doesn't work worth a flip. You didn't have forms like Sylvester Stallone, 16 years of HGH forms. Those forms to even saw anything with that thing. Marshall, still going. So, I like Lynn Thompson. I would rather buy knives from a guy that loves knives than some dude that's just sitting back in his chair going, eh. And there were guys like that. Like, I'm not gonna mention any names. I'm serious. I had $1,000 to buy a chopper last year. I had $1,000 to buy a chopper that I'd been looking at, and went and talked to the guy. He was on my list of top 5 or 6. Yeah, super aggressive jimping. And I went up there, and I don't know a whole lot about steel. I know more this year than I did last year, and so on and so forth as far as the year before that. But I forget what his steels were. It was 3V and something comparable to 3V, which I didn't understand the difference. And so I was kind of trying to talk to him about that. He just acted like I was an idiot, and just kind of like, and I was sitting there with my wife, and this dude was just being condescending and rude, and just like, hey, your privilege of buying my stuff. And I'm sure he's sold out because he makes some awesome knives. But man, I don't want to buy that. I want to buy, I want to buy somebody's like, yeah, check this knife out. Yeah, check. The folks that sold me this knife, Buddy wasn't the one that kind of sold me. He just showed it to me, but he was super passionate about it. He had an article in a news magazine that had been written about this knife, and he told me what a great deal he was going to give me. And then his buddy told me what an awesome knife it was, and they had other awesome knives, and they're just like all passionate about it. That's what I want to buy from. That's why I like Lynn Thompson. I want to cut through a sheep carcass with my knife. That's what I want to do. So, I don't understand. I understand people. See, I never got into the stupid lawsuits. I think that was a long time ago, way before I got into it. I never talked to Brian Ty. I went by the Brian Ty booth though several times. I love his stuff. If they'd had the right knife out, I would have bought one last year. I've been so close to some of his Damascus, like a tirade or something like that. Oh man, Leon Ma was totally cool, Big Red. He was awesome. He didn't want to tell. I didn't know what GSD meant. I knew in the back of my head it meant something. And he didn't want to tell me in front of my wife. He kind of looked at her, and like, I don't know. And so she said, no, it's fine. What does it mean? And so he told her, and we all had a laugh. And he was just real cool. Took a picture with me. That's what I want to buy from. Some guy that likes knives. Oh, this thing destroys brisket. This is my favorite thing to destroy brisket with. Just awesome. Oh, Leon Ma didn't want to talk to you? Now we gotta go. Now I gotta smack him next time I see him. Hey, Mr. Ma. You don't know me, but the reason I'm jabbing you in the eye with my thumb is because you were ugly to my friend, Big Red. I bet you remember him next time. So yeah. Well, that's not cool. He was real nice to me. Yeah, he won't. I'll, the least thing I'll flick him on the ear. So I'll flick them on the ear for you, Big Red. There you go, yeah. Look out behind you, sir. Ah! I didn't like the Nuck that much. It was too heavy. I mean, I got a bunch of his, or not bunch, I got a couple of his knives that are pretty awesome. But I didn't like that. It was just kind of awkward to me. Yeah, Big Red, that is. Everybody I've talked to has said that Liang Mall was and I've had that personal experience with it. But I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna get him on Instagram and say, look, you've made an enemy of Big Red, and he has 20 years of finding out how to kill people from under the sea. So you don't want that on your conscience, Mr. Maw. I'll take care of it. We're going to deal with that. I was bummed that Jake Hoback wasn't there. Yeah, I didn't meet Jake Hoback either. Yeah, if your only foray into Liang Mall knives is the Nuck, it's just a little bit awkward. Yeah, he still has nuke codes. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna say who he is. He might be Gene Hackman. He might be Denzel. Which one do you want to tick off? Because if it's Gene Hackman, you're in trouble, sir. Alright, here's a little Liang Mall. See, that's a great knife. The Lanny. I think it's the Lanny, right? Yeah. No, this is the Tuxedo. Not Tuxedo. What is it? The GSD. The GSD carbon fiber. Man, I'm stupid. Stupid. No. This is the carbon fiber GSD. Awesome. This is a great knife. So there you go. Hey, Crazy Knife Freak. Welcome. Good to see you, Peter. Lume was kind of hokey, too. I don't remember the Lume. Dana Loesch is my dream woman. I realize this plain old don't like metal handles. Yeah, it didn't seem like his other stuff. It didn't seem, I don't know, well thought out. It seemed just kind of hokey. Like, well, let's get this out there. Let's make it glow in the dark. Oh, yeah. Oh, see? We use the same word. Hokey. There we go. It did. It seemed hokey. Like, we're going to call this the Nuke, and it's going to be really cool because of this reason, and it wasn't cool because of any of the reasons. No, now see, I like gimmicky stuff. I love glow-in-the-dark knives, but on that one, it was just a selling point that didn't need to be sold. They needed to work on the weight and the balance of that thing. No, I love glow-in-the-dark. I'm a huge cheese dog. I have rainbow anodized knives and all kinds of weird stuff, stripies, and that stuff is awesome. I don't mind gimmicks in that kind of stuff, but it just seemed like it was gimmicky for no reason. And what's in this thing? Oh, look what I found. That's going to help a lot. I got to start writing stuff down again. Oh, man. Holy poop. How did I not know where that was? I think I opened this thing and I smell leather and my eyes roll back. I'm like, oh, leather. So good. All right, let's see what else. What else do I got in here? Man, I've had this knife for a while and I haven't checked it out. I haven't done a review on this. I gotta start writing down stuff. I get sidetracked. Especially now that I'm doing so many live streams, I get sidetracked. Check this out. Oh, look at that. Boker. Man, that thing is nice. I always forget I have that. What is this called? The Boker, I don't know. Anyways, that's a good knife. Alright. So, now I got... Hey, good night, Rick. I didn't see you come in, Rick, but good night. If this Tritium would have been cool. The June Dark didn't last long. Yeah, that's true, too. Tritium would be awesome. Wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, Doc makes some awesome stuff. Eric Holiday, Doc, you gotta check his stuff out. If y'all don't know, you should know. Now we're gonna make this a commercial. A commercial for awesomeness. All right. He made that one out of ostrich for me. He made this one out of ostrich. Look at that one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so if you need anything leather, hit him up while his books are open. I don't even know if they're open. I'm just getting him extra work that he might not need whatsoever. So. But this is the awesome thing. Check that out. Check out that knife roll. Oh, man. This looks like something that came off of John Wayne's Saddlebag. Oh, that movie they did where John Wayne was a knife salesman. This is the one. That's the knife. That's the knife roll. If y'all could smell this thing. Oh, man. That's so good. All right. That's Doc. Doc making some awesome, awesome stuff. Do I have one more? I know I do. Nope. Can't find it. Oh, wait. I'm a liar. That's not it either. Well, why I got that one? I need to get another one. All right. I'll put that away. Now sell me on a new Kubi. A new Kubi. If you like the 208, the 208 is awesome, but I saw another. I don't like the 208 just because I got to find the right hand position on the 208. If I was going to get 208, I wouldn't get the mirrored one. But you might have, if you have just a tad smaller hands, the 208 works. So there's that one. That's a good one. I'll be giving that away soon. And then I had another Kubi. And it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Where'd it go? I was just thinking how awesome. It was like $19. And just a great knife. Alright. So that's a good Kubi if your hands are a little bit small. But this is a really nice flipper. Kind of a cool blade. Reminds me of that Voyager Vaquero blade. So that works out really well on a cool knife there. Where's the other Kubi? Is this it? That's it, right here. Alright, check out this one. This is the 161. That, for 19 bucks, you can't go wrong for 19 bucks. D2 steel and just a cool flipper. Feels good in hand. Perfect finger position. So, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Patrick, I think, is a mixture of two people at Kubi. I think it's two guys or a bunch of people sharing that account. So, yeah, it's the Kubi guy. He's the main Kubi rep kind of dude. So, my custom ALOX Pioneers permanent resident HLW slip. Yeah, definitely. He does make some awesome stuff. A beer scout slip eventually. Yeah, some of the stuff Doc is doing is pretty cool. I'm not going to ruin what the new stuff is, but he's doing some cool stuff. The Ganzo 41. The 41, yeah, that looks good, and the 51. If you're not afraid to do the eBay thing, they got them over there. My hands are bigger than yours, but I could mod that to work. Yeah, if you know how to mod knives, that'd be awesome too. D2 at under 50 is always good. Yeah, D2 under 20 though, that's crazy. Go get that one for 19 bucks. You'll be happy. Especially if you have it, it's close to payday and you need a knife. Man, this knife is awesome. Oh, I gotta figure out what knife this is. I gotta do a review on that. Yeah, Medford does a lot of D2. Who else does D2 really, really expensively? There's a couple people. What's his face? Oh, man. Jason Browse. His stuff is a lot of D2 stuff. Hey, there you go. Doc's right. Doc says stuff before I say stuff. So, I think I have some Kubi fixed blades. Little Kubi fixed blades that are kind of cool too. Let me check out in here. if you're just looking for something to fill your pocket, this is kind of neat. I mean, it's got kind of a good choppy, what do you call it, scrapey kind of thing going on there. That's D2 as well. That's kind of a cool looking blade. If I was going to carry this, I'd stick a lanyard on there, but you don't need a lanyard. I can get 3 fingers on there to make it useful. Just having that extra lanyard would be great, but this thing works really well. Comes with a little leather slip, so, or you could have Doc make you one. That's probably better than this one. So yeah, they make some really cool little fixed blades that I should probably review. Oh, this one here. This little S35 VN jobber. I think these are $59 right now. And for $59, this is a steal of a knife. Carbon fiber S35 BN. Sorry, for staying up late. I can get 3 fingers on here. That 4th finger on that lanyard. This thing is really cool and great to throw in your pocket. So that's a good knife too. Leon Ma does a fair bit of D2. Yeah, this is a perfect pocket chunker right there. That's perfect. You're going to a pocket chunker. This is it. This is the one. This is what they... I don't think that's the one on the picture, though. I think the Angry Kami Monkey Knife is the one in the picture. But yeah, that's awesome. Doesn't have a clip or anything. You just chunk it in there. And I use this thing a lot. And I lost one, and they sent me another one. But yeah, I use this a lot. That's a great knife. All right, let's see here. Any Steel Geek tested tree? Yeah, one of LTK tested the. Well, there you go. Marshall said LTK tested the Kubi D2 and said it was legit. So, I mean, shoot, $20 for D2. That's insane. That's a great deal. Okay, anybody got anything cool coming in? I got a couple things coming in through trades, of course. Oh, I got some stuff coming in. I can't tell you about it though until it gets here. Oh, it's gonna be awesome though. Oh man, I wish I could tell you, but I have some cool stuff coming in. There's cool stuff gonna be happening, so I'll let you know it later. But yeah, some kind of cool things going on with the channel. Guess what? They're kind of cool. Man, I gotta think of new words. I gotta get a thesaurus, or go to synonyms.com or whatever it is. Doc has something cool. I saw it. You did a great job on that. You know what? You also did a great job on, Rich's blur. That is nice. You have serious skills, sir. That is awesome stuff. You already said your cool stuff, man. You gotta wait. I gotta have 5 minutes of fill time towards the end. Yeah, if y'all have... Marshall does this awesome stuff with carbon fiber inlays and stuff. If you have something like it has an inlay and you don't like it, say it's plasticky or whatever, he'll make it look beautiful. He'll turn your whatever $15 knife into something that looks way more expensive. So he does some really cool stuff. A lot of skill work there. It's pretty cool. Cinnamons.com. Okay. Not the right cinnamons I was thinking about, but I'll check that out too. Alright. I prefer micarta and anodized titanium. And that's good stuff too. I like micarta. My uncle loves micarta. You'd think it was sent from heaven when he talks about micarta, especially that old yellow Westinghouse micarta stuff. He loves that stuff. Yeah, There you go. Listen to what Doc's saying. Buy a $23 V9 Scout and send it to Marshmallow. Like, Chad's got to be asleep. Chad has to work lawyer hours. I still need a piece of my car. I think I hung this. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? A nice hungless in micarta. The Bark River micarta is really nice. Bark River does some nice micarta. I want to get another Bark River. I like that machete I have from them. Oh, it's a good knife. Even though I cut my finger on it this year, cutting the turkey open, because I'm just did some silly stuff with it. Yeah, Marshall, stick out your email just in case somebody wants to get in touch with you. Throw out your email on here and they can email you and send you a knife or something. I'm telling you, you're going to buy a $25 knife, send it to Marshall, whatever he charges, and he's going to turn it into a different animal altogether. Bark River is 1 or 2 steps out of my budget. Yeah, but you can't play with your guns at your desk. Well, you might be able to. I don't know where you live. Bird visited Marcarta. Yeah. Man, it's going to be fun. I can't wait for Blade Show. It's going to be some cool stuff going on. I just want to check out things I've never seen before. People I should have checked out last year. I need to plan my attack. Plus, I'm in better shape than I was last year. Hey, y'all, there's Marshall's email address. So contact him if you want some of that awesome inlay work done. Just bought Benchmade Proper in my card and love it. Slip joint. Yeah, the Proper is really cool. That's a good knife. It's tough to beat a good micarta. I don't like it when they leave it like the canvas micarta or when it's kind of rough and bumpy with the unfinished. I don't like the unfinished feel to various micartas, but I like the linen micarta, and I like canvas micarta too, as long as it's what you call it, not epoxy. What's that stuff they put on there to harden it? But yeah. Oh, barbecue some steaks. Awesome, Doug. What kind of steaks you making? What kind of steaks? Not the animal, just like the cut. If they're ribeyes, you have the thumbs up. The cowboy steak. That's what you want. I think I'm gonna go make some brisket chili after the cook-off. After the live stream. The rough stuff is good for wet grip, though. Oh, let's see. I didn't know that. Now I'm going to reconsider. For some reason, it works on the Northwood stuff. I don't mind it on the Northwood stuff, but I was just talking like on a bigger handled stuff. But now that I know it's for wet grip. No, the roast should cold steel's current stuff. I need a holdout. I haven't ever held a holdout. That doesn't seem right. But I gotta check one out. Maybe I'll check one out at Blade Show. Oh. Yeah, see, I didn't know that either. I got a lot to learn. Alright, so check out Marshall stuff. Get with Doc if you want some leather stuff. If you want to leave, Doc, if you want to leave throw your email address out there if you feel like it, go for it. Oh, I have a holdout. I'm thinking of the other one. No, I have a holdout. Yeah. No, holdout. Yeah, it's super grippy. I'm a liar. What's the one I don't have? The counterpoint. Here. I lied. Look at me. Oh, that's a great knife. That's an awesome knife. That's a holdout. You're right. No, that's a cool knife. Very stabby. I need to put a snaggletooth on this. This is a great knife for a snaggletooth. Yeah, Marshall, that would be awesome. I'd love to check them out. That'd be really cool. Alrighty, I guess we're done here. Thank you for showing up. I'm sorry it was so late. I apologize. I'm trying to keep it on time. And this just kind of happened, but I really appreciate y'all showing up anyways. So, y'all have a good week. I'll be here Tuesday for the pre-arm wrestling used to be Wednesday live stream for those folks that can't make it to the post-arm wrestling Wednesday, Thursday show. So y'all have a good night. Have a great week. There's Doc Stuff, PM on the Holiday Leatherworks Facebook page. And he's on Instagram as well. So check him out there. A Holiday Leatherworks on Instagram. Alright. I'll get that to you right away, Marshall. Y'all have a good evening. And once again, I always appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. It's awesome. So y'all have a good... I said had a good week. Well, bye. I'll talk to you later.